Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft. We're on our way to an ocean monument. As you can see from our XP levels, we are gaining infinite amounts of XP due to something called the Experience Armor, coupled with an enchantment called Insight, coupled with something called the Medallion of Experience, which, actually this one doesn't add more to it, but I think that one of my whatever these guys do does stuff as well. So I think one of these guys actually makes it so that we gain more from doing that. But what is cool is that every 10 levels, we gain a little bit of protection due to the enchantment called Hopology, which is quite interesting because don't know if it goes infinite, but if it does, then that's cool because it goes completely infinite, but I don't think it does. So, you know, if you know if it does or not, let me know, please. The cool thing, is seems like you're approaching an ocean monument. Until you defeat all the Elder Guardians, or unless you flee, you'll not be able to break blocks. Funny thing about that. Oh shoot, we actually can't. Well, that's lame. I love how you're burning underwater. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Imagine burning underwater because you're just getting absolutely dominated by a dum-dum. Dum-dum. Honestly, I think that this is probably the best way to make ocean monuments actually challenging, where you don't have to just break the top and fight the Elder Guardian immediately, is forcing the person to actually go through the monument. But it is a little bit annoying. We're just trying to get to the center. It looks like there's an entrance over here. This should be the center. Or do we need to go up one more? I think we need to go up still. Is there a way to go up over here? I don't actually know. If you guys know the strats for Elder Guardians and stuff, I genuinely don't. So, because he's not in there. Is this how we get to the... Yeah, it won't let me mine. That's actually kind of cool that it fully blocks me out from mining. It's a little bit annoying because it means that I can't cheese, which is my favorite thing to do. Although I think I found the Elder Guardian, so not a big deal, but... Can I mine now? Like, please? Do I need to kill all the Elder Guardians? Are there 4 Elder Guardians in here? I guess there are. How am I gonna get to the other ones if that first one took me that long? What the heck? A butterfly leviathan from Worm Roost. I mean, it looks cool. Wait, is there anything that's actually, like... Another butterfly leviathan? Okay. Vorpal. These guys are doing, like, no damage. Is it genuinely just busted to have the experience armor? Is it the best armor in the game? Because I feel like if I can't take damage... Did I get a pufferfish? I didn't get a pufferfish from that, which is real annoying. Wait, what's the wireless? What does a wireless crafting monitor cost? That's the creative one. Can we make the creative one? Nope, we cannot. Okay. Wireless crafting monitor from refined storage. Is there a way to make it stupid? Probably. There's definitely a way to make it. That's a crafting monitor. We want a crafting grid. Is there a battery? Charger. Or actually, wait, since it's technically using durability, I could just Eternal Stella it. Also, I don't know if I can die right now because I did end up making the soulstone with indestructible, so I don't know if I can actually die. I mean, maybe it's something to test, but is there a way to actually get pufferfish here? Or am I gonna have to go back home? I think I'm gonna have to go home, and then from here, can I craft what's it called? It's a compass. It's a kind of compass. It's a nature's compass, which I need a normal compass for, because then we get ourselves a nature's compass, and I can chuck you in there, and then we get our nature's compass. I plop you over there, plop you in there. I can chuck you away now. I can also get my health shelf taken care of, and I need a warm ocean, I think, is the way to go about this. to find the stuff we need? Because I need pufferfish. I think pufferfish are, they spawn with the tropical fish in the warm oceans, correct? Unless I'm like going actually crazy. Unless there's a different way to get pufferfish. Well, I mean, let's find out. Fuse sea shelf, pufferfish, mob drops, elder guardians, normal guardians. It seems like a low spawn rate, or pufferfish spawn biome. Any? Maybe it's not, but is there a pufferfish trade? Do you have a pufferfish trade? No. Give me 1 second. Okay, so, well, it looks like there's no pufferfish trade that we can use to get pufferfish, but we can get rid of them, or we can find a wandering trader. So, wandering trader, llama liberation, unlocks the reins of water. Grants a wandering trader to find a new home. Wandering trader spawn egg, defossilizer, aluminum power chip, and a different tier defossilizer with the aluminum power chip. Okay, so if I were to make this guy, pink tourmaline, which is going to be cat's eye, which is going to be pink tourmaline. Do I have either cats? Nope. Okay. Is there a different kind of... Okay, we got the iron, the copper. Okay, iron defossilizer. I should be able to make that, right? Smooth stone. Stone. Smelt half a stack of stone, and I need the slabs, and I need the other things as well, yes. Perfect. So we get ourselves some smooth stone. Do I have a fossilized wandering trader? I have several, actually. That's kind of crazy. So then I can do this. By the way, I don't know, for whatever reason, the XP gain is not slowing whatsoever, and we're already at level 9,380, 9,400, which is absurd to me because I was never expecting this to go this fast. But, you know, that's crazy. Aluminum. Okay. Let's just get all the ores. Or just get all of these ores smelted up, because why not? No real reason not to. That one we'll put in here, same with that guy. And then we can make ourselves the aluminum power chip. Is there a different power chip? There's the crystal power chip, which is crystal energy, which is from an archaeologist. A crystal archaeologist, which you have to find underground. Well, that's not happening, but I might as well get a couple of those chips, and then we can plop you, I guess, right here. I don't know if it takes power, but probably not. And then I need bucket, because I need water bucket. Okay, let's just go down here, because I don't have an infinite water source, because I don't know. I don't know. I also have a random water bucket in my inventory that I don't think I've ever used and I don't ever need anymore, so I'm just gonna do that real quick, you know, as you do. I also got a bunch of different cool little things. I'm not gonna keep or hold on to the health shelves for water bucket. I need 2 more. I don't need 3 because I need to get the fossilized wandering trader, and those are gonna go in there. These guys, we gotta get the stuff smelted up. So just getting all of the different ores smelted and put in here, so that we don't have to ever worry about not having a particular thing. Because there's no reason why we shouldn't have a particular ore. Also, I don't think I can smelt cobalt in... you can use a blasting furnace. So I'll need a blast furnace for that, I guess. Do I have a blast furnace? Don't think I do. Make a blast furnace augment, I guess. I'm gonna need more cobble. Crazy that I don't have cobble in my stuff. It's actually kind of wild. Okay, cobalt. Let me get our blasting augment from getting our blast furnace. Oh my gosh, the amount of XP that we're getting is actually just stupid, by the way. I want to be fully transparent about that. Dumb. We're already at 12,000, and I know I said earlier, like just a couple minutes ago, that we were at like, what did I say? We were at like 9,000? We're already at 12,000. This is stupid. I mean, hey, what do I really expect from crazy I mean, it's crazy craft, let's be real. what are we really expecting? Okay, I'm gonna grab that, and then what I think I do is I think I grab the furnace itself, and I chuck the furnace into here, as well as the coal. And then furnace, we'll grab ourselves the netherite furnace, and then, do I have the foo? Does Eternalist Fuel act as a good 512 items? Okay, so it does. Does the red matter count as a fuel? No. What is the best fuel, actually? So if I show all, I mean, 150... give me a second, I'm gonna be scrolling for a bit. Wait, Insanium Coal looks to be one of the best. Or is there a very good fuel source? Speed augments. I'll grab you, I guess. And, I mean, hypothetically, the furnace, the Supremium furnace... Actually, wait, what's the best furnace? Is it going to be the Unobtainium furnace? Or is it going to be, what, Supremium furnace? No, there should be one tier above that, or is it not in this one? I guess it's not, but the fuel efficiency is kind of crazy. Let's see, what exactly do we want to do here? Foo. The Gobber Foo goes crazy, because these guys each smelt, yeah, 480, and then the end one, which is the end Gobber stuff, which is the end Gobber seeds, which is only got by this, which is another Gobber level pickaxe to mine. Do we want, you know what, let's just get our furnace. Let's just get ourselves our netherite furnace that we need in order to smelt things. I'm gonna plop another one down here. We're gonna plop the blasting augment in it. We're gonna do that, and I'm just gonna use, we're just gonna use coal blocks, because I genuinely do not really want to deal with or worry about it too much. Because I am spending too much time worried about it, and you know what? I'm not down for that. So we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna grab another speed augment, because, oh my gosh, was that fast. Also, I think Insanium Coal is gonna be still the best, even comparatively to this. Yeah, 640 versus 3,500 items. Okay, what is gonna be the best? Wait, okay, we got our first Wandering Trader spawn egg. I need more power chips. Because I need a power chip per. We're just gonna grab 11, I guess, and, wait, ingot, aluminum, aldomodium. Aldomodium does not have EMC, so aldomodium is not EMCable. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna be honest, that's a little disappointing. I would have thought that out of everything, that would have been the most susceptible to EMCing, but apparently not. EM cannot see it, unfortunately. Smelting. Okay, so blasting augments, or wait, it's a different augment. Shoot, I'm actually. I have one already. Why am I not just doing that? I'm sped. I don't know what my brain is on. I'm just so focused on absolutely nothing. It's crazy. There we go. Perfect. We can get you guys smelted up nice and quick. Nice and quick now. No worries whatsoever. Just gonna get all the ores smelted. All of the ores that can be EMCable, they will be chucked into our EMC. So zinc can't be. We're gonna need to grab all of these ores just so that we have them all smelted, and then all of the ingots that can be. So silver, obsidian, prosperity, zirconium, silver, nickel, iron, netherite we already have, gobber we already have, platinum we already have. There we go, perfect. We learned a couple new ones, but not too big of a deal. Get ourselves some more zinc real quick, get ourselves some more tin real quick. You know, I'm realizing now that this zinc, the issue being, it might actually just be the fact that it's the wrong... Oh, never mind, the create zinc doesn't have EMC either. So, the create zinc we can leave, actually, you know what? We'll smelt it just so that we have it smelted, so we don't have to worry about that, because it's so much simpler if I look in the system and we have it or we don't, because it's just so much simpler. Okay, we get you, we get all the uranium we ever need, we get the tin, We got the lead. Oh no, the lead paint. It's making me... There we go, perfect. Okay, zinc, you can go back in there. And what is this actually? Does that have EMC? No, it does not. Okay, but what I do need to do actually is I'm gonna need to get myself another Eternal Stella, which I think I need to mine for all these things. Because I don't think there's any other way to get the Eternal Stellas other than mining. And, so the Stella Arcanum spawns down below. Do I have the other ingredient, which is the Expetrifieds? I should have them. I have 6. Okay, so not an insane amount, but enough for now. What do we need for you? We need a crafting grid, which is a crafting grid, which is a normal grid, which I need improved processors for. So I need processors. So we're just gonna chuck a full thing of processors in there. And crafting grid. I need a crafting grid now, which means I need a normal grid. So we then get a crafting grid, which then I need an ender pearl, which, oh no, I don't have a lot of ender pearls. Wireless crafting grid. Perfect. So then, what's the keybind for that? Find storage. Do I have V-bound? Key. V. Spellbook selection, cycle mode, pickup for easy villagers, engines, that, project E for charge, mount ability, quick volume settings, category, refined storage, crafting monitor, portable grid. Wait, wireless grid is the one that I want. Why? Bro, what? Refined storage. Open wireless. Wait, refined storage. Wireless crafting grid. It's a refined storage add-on. Wait, does V work now? Wait, refined storage add-ons. Network not found. Okay, so add storage, add network. Oh, I need a network receiver and network transmitter. Okay, or a network card. Wait, that's from normal refined storage. Network card. Okay, I got 2 of those. I need more ender pearls. So, ender pearls. Warped ender pearls don't count as ender pearls. What do I use them for then? Nothing. Okay. Ah, that's how they got around it. Ender pearl fragments. Oh, you need 4 in a weird looking. Okay, that makes sense. You know, that's probably fair, I guess. So we need ourselves some more destruction cores and construction cores, and I'm gonna get those guys plopped in here just so we have a couple in surplus. We're already at 20k XP. This is absurd. This is actually stupid, by the way. I don't know why it does this, but it's actually just dumb. We're gonna plop you here, plop you here. That's all I need, isn't it? It's just a wireless transmitter. But yep. Machine casing, hooray! I didn't need any of that stuff, but instead I made it, which was great. Hooray! Now I can just plop you here, and then this works, right? Network not found. 16 blocks is the range? Do I need like a charger? I probably do. Does mending work? Because I don't think any of my things can break ever, because I have, well, just things. I can't enchant it. That's a bummer. Okay, network not found. Wireless transmitter, ignore redstone signal. Wireless transmitter at 8 FE per tick. We're going through some power, so maybe getting a little bit more power generation would be a good idea for next. I can just do the stupid solar panel thing. Solar. Because these guys all have FE, or EMC rather. So solar panel 3, and then for solar panel 4, I know I need the photovoltaic cells 2. But I also need the mirrors and the photovoltaic cell 1s, which are both EMCable. What is it? For these guys, solar panel 3. Oh, that's what we have. But I need the solar panel 4, 5. Those are the fiery ones. 6. And then we go to the wyvern ones, which we can't make yet because we need the draconic stuff, which actually we can make because this is dumb. but we can because we have a lot of stuff. So then the Wyvern goes to the Draconic, which is any of this not craftable is the crazy thing. Okay, all that's craftable. What about the Draconic core? Nope, we need the actual fusion crafting stuff for that. So we can't go there yet, but what we can do is if I start just by making all the different photovoltaic cells, I need clay. I should have clay somewhere, but apparently I don't, so we're about to get clay. Clay! Hooray! And I still need to figure out the wireless crafting situation. You know what, we're gonna figure out the wireless crafting thing real quick. Portable grid. Sneak to place in the world. Okay, so you need to place it. What about if I don't want to? Detector, wireless transmitter, creative, wireless grid, wireless crafting monitor, white grid. What do I need for, find storage add-ons? So, do I need to add upgrades or something? We got the detectors, we got the different colored transmitters, we got the different colored manipulators, the relays. Okay, what do the relays actually do is the real question. White relay is just a different, okay. Relay versus regulator or, silk touch. We got crafting, range upgrades, maybe, is the thing that we need. I don't know. What are these guys from? Extra discs. Extra discs seems to just add extra discs. So it doesn't really do much. Yeah, maybe I do need the range upgrades. Those are normal upgrades. Shoot, where did I put the range upgrades? Upgrade, range upgrades. 4 of you guys? Does that work? 48 blocks. Cool. Give me 1 second. Okay, never mind, I am actually stupid. So I remembered the name of the mod, which is Infinity Range Booster, which is like RS Infinity Booster, but I just had to look up Infinity and it worked. Which is dope. The only issue is it costs 3 range upgrade, which I could have just pulled out of the... You know what? I'm just big brain like that, you know? And then we need a nether star, which, we have nether star shards from progressive bosses. I also have nether star seeds, which, I need the seed reprocessor. That's right. I also don't need those guys anymore. And the supreme seed reprocessor, which is gonna be the base one, which is 2 iron hose, combined with, machine frame, which is you. Which is dope, because then we can go down the whole path and get ourselves the first seed reprocessor, and then we go down and we get ourselves the second one as soon as I get... Wait, I need to... Inferium, Prudentium, Tertium, Imperium, Supremium, and then there's nothing after that, which is perfect because we need all of the different ingots and all of the different everything else, so we need all of the different other stuff as well. So I need Insanium blocks, which thankfully we've got plenty of EMC for, because they're actually not too expensive. So then I can uncraft most of that into Insanium. I can uncraft that into 2 stacks of Supremium, and then from there, I craft half of that into Imperium, half of a stack into Tertium, half of a stack into Prudentium, and then half a stack of Prudentium back into Inferium, and then that should be able to give us enough, because I need 1 block of each of the different types, and then ingots of the different types. So let's just do that real quick. Let's get quick little blocks. You guys, we get ourselves our Prudentium. Already got our Tertium. Get myself some Supremium blocks. Get myself some Imperium blocks. And then we can just go about making all of the ingots that we need. Which I guess I can just grab, because it's not a big deal. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna grab the essence. I need each of the essences in the system, so we're just gonna grab typical stack of all of them, plop them in there. And for these ones, do I need to go about the normal upgrade path or no? You can just go the normal from base plus the ingots to the actual, or plus the essences to the actual thing, which is nice because you don't have to base it off of everything and it's not all perfectly tiered, which means that you have to do the math for recursive, it increases, which is great. You know, it is what it is. So we get ourselves the Prudentium to Tertium to the Imperium, which then will turn us into the Supremium, which now I'm going to need another solar panel for. Thankfully, we get solar panel 4 right here, which we can just chuck in there. And then now we've got solar 4, which is transmutable, which is great. You'll love to see it. And we got our solar panel 4s in there, which means that I don't have to worry about those guys. The main next thing is the photovoltaic cells, which we need to get the photovoltaic cell 2s for. So I need a couple of you guys, because one of them needs to go into here, and one of them needs to go into the next tier of photovoltaic cells. And we're going to grab glowstone, I'm going to grab glass, and we're just going to chuck both of those in there. And then we can grab glowstone and glass, grab a stack of each, and nice and simply make ourselves the next tier of photovoltaic cell, which then photovoltaic cell 3s can just go plop in there. And then we can make the tier 4s, which is blazing coatings, which is you guys. And then also I need to get quartz blocks. So I need quartz, which thankfully doesn't cost a ton, but we can just plop you in there, and then we get quartz blocks, which is perfect. I also need to add the blazing coating. Glaze of glory. Perfect. Okay, then we get all those guys, and then we can craft up the next tier of photovoltaic cells, which is the 4. And then we get the photovoltaic cell 4s. I might need a max of 3 for the next tier, so we're just gonna grab 3 real quick. And now, next tier, we needed 2, but we also need emerald glass and diamond blocks, which not a massive expense, but diamond blocks, oh no. And then we also needed the emerald glass, which is not expensive, thankfully. It's just free from the factory. Perfect. And then we get 2 of you guys. What is it per? It's 2 for you guys as well, which is ender glass, which is dope because now we can do this. Photovoltaic cell 5s. And we also grab our ender glass. And then we also can grab emerald blocks, which should go in here anyway. Emerald block. And then we can craft up the next tier of photovoltaic cells, because most of the technology from the solar panels is just the photovoltaic cells, which is crazy. It's actually kind of annoying. You don't actually need those guys for the next ones, because the next one's all draconic stuff. So it's all wyvern, which means that we need the draconium cores for the wyvern energy controller, and then we need the wyvern core, which is going to be a nether star, which is why we made the seed reprocessor. So that's going to fill up a little bit, so we can chuck those in, get the seeds taken care of, chuck you back there, hop into bed, get some nice sleep, feel rested. You'll love to see it. Nether star essence, and not get enough nether star. Wait, we got enough. Okay, perfect. So now we have a singular nether star, which means now I can get the nether star stuff, which surprisingly enough, nether stars are only like 3 times as good as a netherite ingot, which very interesting. But wyvern core, I need the draconium cores, which is going to be just draconium and gold gold, which I should have plenty of, but it's never going to hurt to be fully prepared. So we're just going to do it this way. And I know I got completely sidetracked, but you know what? It is what it is. So I need 8 total, because I need wyvern cores, and then I need the wyvern energy controllers, which are all you guys, and that is for the wyvern solar panel, which will be next. So now all we need is all the different photovoltaic cells. So I think the next one I need is the 3, and you, and then you, and then you. And then I also need a solar panel 4. I need 4 of you guys. And we can chuck all those guys in there. And then I should be able to craft up, okay, we can craft up a bunch of the solar panel 5s. And then we'll just grab a stack. And we'll just make a redstone lamp real quick to make ourselves solar panel 6s. And then how much do we need for the solar panel 7s? We need 4. 4 of you guys for the solar panel 7s. Not too expensive. And then solar panel 7s, we need 4 of for the 8s. But I also need dragon eggs, which I can't get yet. So for now, the solar panel 7s are gonna have to do. So 3 of you guys, and then we'll break you. What's the max storage for these guys? 64 million, so it should be good enough. So it should be, but it will definitely be good enough, because 64 million is plenty of energy storage. Oh my gosh. We can chuck you guys in there. We got the Wandering Trader spawn eggs, so I potentially don't need to go completely out of the way to get stuff, but probably will anyway, because, I mean, just knowing Minecraft as a thing, I'll have to. Broken Ankh, we can actually EMC the Ankh, which is kind of crazy cool. So we'll EMC the Ankh, and then Vorpal, Chromatic Aberration, Splitting. Splitting's cool, it's just not super useful right now. And then Vitamins is good, because we need that for getting ourselves the Ankh Charm, or the Ankh Shield. At Bountiful Baubles, we need to get ourselves a forbidden fruit from a husk. So we need we need to kill husks. We also need to loot dungeon chests, or get a resplendent token, which is Spectral Silt, which is disintegrate. Oh, never mind, we can just make that. That's easy. Okay. What about the Ring of Free Action? We need a Ring of Overclocking, which is going to be a Stray. And then Shulker Heart, which is just going to be a Shulker. So, Husks, Shulkers, and Strays for those guys. Cool. You love to see it. Husks, Shulkers, Strays, we're already at 36,000. That's absurd, by the way. I just want you guys to know how absurd 36,000 levels of XP is. Yeah, that's crazy. Insanium Coal, we need 9. Insanium Coal for a block of Insanium Coal, which I can do this with, and then we get our Insanium Coal block, and then I break it apart into each individual Insanium Coals, which is probably a more efficient way of doing it, but I mean, who's asking really? And we still need the Infinity Booster, so at RS Infinity Booster, Dimension Card, and the Infinity Booster. So we need more Nether Stars. We're gonna grab 4 more, and then I'm gonna need the Infinity Range Boosters. And this is just so that we don't have to worry about the range. So, Infinity Range Booster. Is there a thing that tells us if we need the other one for this one? I don't know. I'm gonna just have both of them, just in case, because I think it's kind of worth it to have both. So, now we've got combination of those guys, so we get max integer, and now network not found. What seems to be the problem? Do I need to charge it, or do I need to click on it? I don't know fully. Wireless crafting grid is out of energy. Okay. Charge energetic infuser, or we get a charger battery. Over leveling up gives you extra experience. It goes in a trinket slot, so it's not great. Capacitato. We could grab one of those guys. Or we could stores redstone flux and charges other items. We could make one of those guys. Lead's not the worst idea. Or that we just need lead for it, and that's it. And then redstone flux coil. We grab you guys. Grab ourselves a flux capacitor, and then we need ourselves a what is it? Wireless redstone transmitter, wireless receiver. That's that. Heat, wireless transmission of energy. Okay, wireless grid. Okay, so those don't have the crafting versions. This one doesn't have a lot of energy to store. So okay, it is linked. Do we need to have it Okay, it's out of energy, but we're taking that off just so that we only get the one. Wireless crafting grid is out of energy. It goes in a curio slots, which don't think we have any of those available. Yeah, the Squire's bag adds extra slots. Is there like a other thing? Belt or something? Mossy belt, slowly repairs equipped armors. I know I own that one. Belt of levitation, mundane belt, belt of unstable gifts, leather belts, talisman slots +2, +3, talisman. I mean, is there a different bag? Because we've got the Squire's bag. Alchemical bag? That's a Squire's bag. Okay. It says it has 710 out of 1,000, but I don't fully know. It adds a belt, a necklace, and a body slot. That's a back slot. Those are the body slots. Treasure bag, storage bag, loot bag from Blue Skies, bag of spoils, golden skull, treasure bag, lunch bag. Okay. I mean, there's a bunch of different cool stuff. The main thing is just, I don't know, we can't really utilize everything to the fullest extent. But it is what it is. Torch charm, charm talisman. We don't need that because I already have protection from all negative effects. I just need a charger, which I guess the energetic infuser is gonna have to be good enough. So we're gonna need Electrum, which is going to be Electrum Blend, which is going to be these guys, pulverized, or I could just make the charger from you. Nope. Okay, Electrum. My one thing is silver, so I need silver. And then we make ourselves an Electrum. We make ourselves some Electrum, chuck it in there. Then we get ourselves a bunch of Electrum. Then we get our energetic infuser. Then we can plop it down right back here. Chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Okay, that's fully charged. Now we can access our inventory and everything else from right where we need to. Okay, now we need to wait a little bit for this to fill up, and then we're good. And that is probably going to be the end of this episode, but I kind of want to do one more thing, so maybe we do it. I don't know. That goes in a charm slot. Thankfully, we've got a bunch of charm slots, so wrong thing. There we go. Perfect. And we're not using this right now. We can chuck it away. And let's see, will you have a pufferfish trade? Bucket of tropical fish. I mean, it's not pufferfish, but I mean, I don't know if you're gonna give us any other trades if I trade with you, so I don't think that's how wandering traders work, so maybe you just grab a rune-like tome and then just, yeah, that works, right? Time-worn visage. We could get a jacaranda sapling or some feathers, maybe some gunpowder. Cool. You're useless. I need a pufferfish trade. It's not a pufferfish trade. You know what? I'm not a fan. Wandering traders, not worth it. Not worth it at all. Okay. What does it cost? Okay, it's not wanting to recharge. Is there a way to make it... Okay, we can't charge that. We can't do that. Okay. What are you not wanting to recharge it for? Mode equipment. So what is it? Capacitor? No. COFH? No. Cycle mode up. Okay. Cycle mode. Let's just set it to, yeah, no one's gonna use that. All items, inventory, equipment, all items, inventory is what it should be at. And then it should be, oh, I need FE, because that's RF. But it won't transfer it because it's, oh my gosh, this is gonna be annoying. Is there a way to make this stupidly good? Is the real question. Or is there a bobble that goes into your back that keeps everything charged? FE, and then we look for it, and I think I'm gonna end the episode here because this is gonna take a while for me to find exactly what I'm looking for, so until next time, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. GG's, peace, have a great day. Bye-bye.